were born before the wind, also younger than the sun. Yeah, the bonnie boat was one as we sail into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and feel the sky.
The manticore came at you like a storm given flesh. Eyes wild, movements jagged, its mind clearly twisted by the open portal to Sathmog's realm just beyond. Even so, the fight, though brutal, was brief. Steel, spell, and coordination brought the beast down before it could do more than wound and roar. You harvested what you could, meat enough for later feasts, and venom carefully taken from its barbed tail. Pressing on, you found another spiral staircase rising back toward the upper temple and then a door, the one that mattered. Beyond it, the air changed. The back walls with pitch-black eyes, bodies stretched and wrong, armor melded into their flesh like metal grown from bone. They rasped out in voices that sounded half-human, asking if you two had been summoned by Sathmog to enter his realm. You didn't like the answer to that question, or the implications, so you withdrew, retreating to the larger hall. There, in the pit chamber where Galio had fallen earlier, you spoke again with the skeletal dead. They explained their fate, human sacrifices from 1,000 years past, bound to this place by the still open portal. Only its closing could finally release them. They also told you something more. A piece of Eladane's statuette lies within Sathmog's realm itself. The mission, then, sharpened. Not just to close the portal, but to retrieve the statuette fragment trapped on the far side. You steeled yourselves and returned to the portal chamber. One by one, you stepped through into Sathmog's realm. The world beyond was wrong in all the ways that matter. Time skewed, distances deceptive, the sky nauseating in its colors. The group was scattered upon entering, each member separated in the alien landscape, exploring alone without realizing how differently time flowed there. Myro, moving through this warped domain, eventually found both the statuette piece and the way back, a return gateway that spat him out into your own world. Platy emerged a short while later by your reckoning, though it could have been longer or shorter where she had walked. Just as they were about to give up hope the next morning, the portal rippled once more and Galio stumbled back into the temple, worn thin but alive. Knowing the time for closure had come, Galio took the bone mask you'd recovered earlier and pressed it into the violet flame on the marble altar. The flame died with a soft final puff, and the vision of Sathmog's realm vanished as the portal winked out of existence. The two warped guardians, suddenly without purpose or command, seemed confused. Failing to understand what had happened, they eventually drifted away, leaving you alone with silence and stone. On your way out, you stopped in Hafarmal's garden to deliver the news. The portal was closed, Sathmog's door here in Korash Baal sealed at last. The elven gardener did not take the news well. His displeasure was cold and sharp. He asked you to leave and never return, and you could feel the weight of centuries of quiet, secret purpose behind his anger. With nothing more to do in this profaned temple, and another piece of Eladane's statuette now in hand, the party turned back toward the surface and the long road to Outskirt. There, with the veil a little safer and the greater game more clearly revealed, you would decide your next move, knowing that Lothar, Maladuk, the Dragon Knights, Sathmog's cult, and your own past choices all wait like pieces on a board that is far from fully played.